Holy shit, man. It just keeps getting worse and worse. This really has been a week from hell for 343, for Halo. I mean, not everything happened this week, but there's just so much shitty information coming out about this game. So first off, the big thing that happened today, at the time I'm recording this, Chris Lee, the Halo Infinite lead, has stepped down. In the past, there's been several people who have stepped down from their role at 343, but this is definitely the most concerning. And from what I've seen on Twitter, it seems like, for the most part, unanimously everyone agrees this is pretty bad. But I did see a few individuals trying to do a little bit of damage control for 343 by saying, it's not the end of the world, I'm sure the game is near finished. That shouldn't be your response to the Halo Infinite lead stepping down after the game's already been delayed. This is actually the second Halo Infinite director to step down in 2 years. The gameplay reveal was a shit show, and now we're finding out all this pretty shitty information about the game, like the armor coatings. This is not good. 343 definitely don't have things under control. They're struggling. Some would say Halo Infinite is in development hell. And, it doesn't surprise me, man. It really doesn't. It's 343. It's 343. Dude, you gotta, listen, I've lost hope on Halo Infinite. I lost hope for Halo a long time ago. Halo 4? Halo 4 was the final nail in the coffin for me. Yeah, I still play. I make videos. But that's when I lost hope. Was Halo 4. That's when I knew Halo's never going to be the same again. After Halo 4. I lost hope all the way back then in 2012. I am convinced Halo will never be what it once was. We may see a huge influx in players with Halo Infinite because the multiplayer is free to play, but I don't think we'll ever get a Halo game again that was as good as Halo 1, 2, or 3. We've gotten a good amount of shitty info in regards to Halo Infinite the last couple days. And I mean, one, I guess, good thing that has come from all this is most of the community agrees. Most of the community was not in favor of 343 ditching the primary/secondary color system in Halo that was present in Halo 1, almost a 2-decade-old game. Most people were in agreement that, from what it sounds like, the armor coating system isn't good. We've been able to choose the color for our Spartan since Halo 1. We could choose a primary and a secondary color since Halo 2. And now all of a sudden, we can't choose our primary and secondary color anymore? It's all baked into the armor coating, they said? And I'm going to talk more about that in a second, but I just wanted to point out that as this crappy information's been coming out, a lot of the community agrees. A lot of the community agrees that Chris Lee stepping down, that's something to be worried about. The armor coatings are shit. We shouldn't have to... $5 for the Monarch armor coating? It's purple. $5 for purple? I mean, how could anyone defend that? Now, it's not confirmed that armor coatings are $5, but it does appear that way. Some could be more, some could be less, but it does look like armor coatings will be $5. I myself and a lot of the community, we found this out through Sean W. That's where a lot of this information comes from. I believe in some sort of sweepstakes. I think it's the Oreo cookies, the brand deal with Halo Infinite. You can get, if you get a pack of cookies, you can get the Monarch. You get a code for the Monarch armor coating in Halo Infinite, and I believe if you read the terms, it says that armor coating is valued at $5. So that's why people think the armor coatings are going to be $5, which is a fair assumption. Also, in the terms, it said something about emblems being $2. I don't know how anyone could be excited about this. We're hearing about having to pay for colors, paying to color our Spartan the way we want it. We're hearing about paying for emblems. Now, yeah, I know Unished confirmed that some of the armor coatings can be unlocked by completing in-game tasks. I'm sure that's the same for emblems as well. But still, you look at an armor coating like the Monarch armor coating. It's purple. That's $5 for purple. That's not even a unique armor coating. That's not a unique skin. $5 for purple? That's not good. In Halo Reach, I could have a purple Spartan with a bionic arm and the inclement weather armor effect. Like, what's something like that cost in Halo Infinite? Because that's a lot cooler than just purple. Like, we need more information. See, that's the fucking thing, man. Like, Unished said uniqueness will not be a problem in Halo Infinite or something like that. You know, they put out this information. Oh, that we're scrapping the primary, secondary color system. And we're going to have armor coatings. And it's $5 for an armor coating, we think. The Monarch armor coating, purple, $5. We saw $2 for emblems. Like, when you announce that you're scrapping a system that's been in Halo since 2001, damn near 20 years ago, if there's some type of silver lining, like there's a positive side to all this, like you should share that as well. And they make it sound like there is, like there's something good that'll come out of all this, but they don't tell us what that is. Maybe it's nothing. But if there is something, you should tell us that along with the shitty information that you're scrapping that system that's been in the game since Halo 1. Fuck, man. Like, this is common sense. And something Sean W. said, which I completely agree with, is it was so easy to anticipate that you would receive backlash with this announcement about the armor coatings. Like, anybody could have told you that, yeah, if you tell everyone that you're getting rid of, you're not going to be able to pick your color anymore, and it's all baked into the armor coating, you're going to get backlash. Like, anybody could have told you that. So I hope 343 isn't surprised by all the backlash they're getting. And listen, many of us knew, that with Halo Infinite multiplayer being free to play, we knew there was going to be microtransactions. We knew this. And paying for colors is not a good start. It's not. There's probably going to be more than just armor coatings and emblems. Who knows how far the microtransactions will go. Like, I understand you have to have microtransactions in free-to-play games, which, honestly, I prefer just paying $60 for the game with no microtransactions in it. Fuck, I'll pay $80 for the game if that means no microtransactions in it, and if that means different items that I can earn by completing in-game tasks. Like, I'll pay $80 for that. No microtransactions, none of that. Like, but monetizing things that have been in Halo since Halo 1, since Halo 2, that's not the play. That's not good. You have to introduce something new, something brand new, and then sure, you can monetize that, even if that still may not be great. But don't monetize things that have been in the game since Halo 1, since Halo fucking 2. For a decade, for almost 2 decades. This is ridiculous. And I mean, I'm not surprised. Like we said, this is 343. We know how they operate. But I can't say I saw monetizing colors coming. I can't say I saw that coming. I didn't. And possibly monetizing emblems for $2. That's what it seems like from the terms and conditions of, I believe, the Oreo cookie brand deal. Emblems already took a hit in Halo 5. You couldn't customize your emblem anymore. Your emblem, it was kind of an emblem / nameplate. It was just presets. You pick an emblem, that's it. There was no customizing it. Couldn't change the colors, couldn't pick the foreground, the background, and toggle the emblem. There was nothing. No, it's just a preset emblem. So emblems already took a hit in Halo 5. Now, we're monetizing them, it appears. Interesting. But what's really got me irritated about these microtransactions is recently I realized that with a lot of retailers have Halo Infinite priced at $60, we knew we had to pay for the Halo Infinite campaign. And I believe $60 is the confirmed price. And if that's the case, that's bullshit. And I say it's bullshit because, for one, with when you paid $60 for Halo in the past, you got campaign and multiplayer. With Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo Reach, Halo 4, Halo 5. Almost 2 decades of Halo. When you paid $60, you got the multiplayer and the campaign. And look, I understand that Halo Infinite is going to be available on Game Pass, so you could actually play the campaign for $10. But it's just the fact that in the past, when you paid $60 for a Halo game, you own that game, you got campaign, multiplayer, you got everything for $60. But now you have to pay $60 for the campaign and possibly Firefight, Forge. I'm not sure if those things are a part of the free-to-play multiplayer or a part of the campaign package. I don't know. But it's $60 for the campaign. The multiplayer is free to play. So that's $60, not even including the multiplayer. And that's the multiplayer is the biggest part of Halo. That's what people spend the most time in. The multiplayer, the matchmaking. So you mean to tell me you're taking that huge aspect out of the equation, the multiplayer is free to play, and you're telling me the game is still worth $60? I just have a hard time believing that. And like I said, I understand that Infinite is going to be on Game Pass, so you can play the campaign for $10, but it's just the fact that you don't own it at that point, right? If you just pay for 1 month of Game Pass, $10, okay, well, you can only play it that month. If you want to own the game and be able to play the campaign whenever you want, then you gotta pay the $60, or you gotta keep renewing your Game Pass. And I'm someone, like, I've up until recently, I would always play Xbox. And I never had Xbox Game Pass. Only like a month. I had Game Pass for like a month here or there. But for the most part, no, I went without it because I don't play many games. It's once in a blue moon that I purchase a game. So like I'm cool with paying full price for a game. Game Pass wouldn't be worth it for me because I don't play that much. I don't play that many different games. So now we're doing just $60 for the campaign. Sure, I'm sure Halo Infinite's campaign is going to have more replay value than past campaigns, but still, the multiplayer, that's the big aspect of the game. That's where most people are spending their time, in multiplayer. You know, some people just play through the campaign once. Some people play through it a couple times. Some people play through it a lot. But for the most part, people are spending their time in matchmaking. With each Halo game, if you look at what players are spending the most time in, it's going to be the matchmaking. It doesn't surprise me that it's $60. I'm sure even if 343 didn't want to price it at $60, Microsoft would have made them. But yeah, it's not something to be happy about. I also say the $60 price point is bullshit because there's microtransactions in the free-to-play multiplayer, but still, if you want multiplayer and campaign, that's $60, and there's microtransactions. So it's not like we're getting a free Halo Infinite with microtransactions. It's not like we're getting a $60 Halo Infinite without microtransactions. We're paying $60 for Halo Infinite in its entirety, and there's still microtransactions in the game. And we're monetizing colors, emblems, and who knows what the fuck else. This isn't what Halo Infinite needed right now. It did not need these type of announcements. No, like, look at 343's track record. Halo 4, Call of Duty, MCC, one of the worst video game launches of all time, and Halo 5 didn't even feel like Halo. Halo Infinite, some people had hope that this would bring Halo back. It would revive the series. And we're off to a terrible start. We barely even know anything about the game. What is this? We're finding all our information out through brand deals, fucking toys, snacks, the cookies. Like, I understand, like, the game got delayed and these brand deals were already in place, but still, it ain't good. It ain't good. I mean, okay, fine. We find some info out through the brand deals and stuff like that, but that doesn't stop 343 from giving us new information. Like, show us multiplayer, give us a screenshot, maybe a little bit more campaign, talk to us, show us more. They're being so secretive. I don't understand this strategy. I don't. Like, give us a Vidoc, a trailer, something. Like, I knew the game got delayed, and I was like, okay, whatever, it got delayed. But I just want to see the game. I want to see the game more than I want to play the game. That's what I want. I don't care if Halo Infinite got delayed to 2022. Can I just see the game, please? We just want to see the game. Can we see the fucking game? It's been, oh my god. Honestly, this is the worst lead up to a launch for Halo there's ever been. I was literally excited about the launch of every Halo game. Even Halo 5, I was very excited about the launch of Halo 5. Halo Infinite? There is no hype. There's nothing. I couldn't care less. I really couldn't. This is crazy. I'm at a point where I don't give a fuck about Halo anymore. At all. Yeah, I might still play it. I'll make videos talking about Halo, but I really don't care if the game sinks or swims at this point. I don't. Like, whatever. Get this fucking franchise out of 343's hands now. That needs to fucking happen. Like get it away from them. Please. I don't know how many times 343 needs to fuck up before everyone realizes that they are not good for this franchise. I mean, people are starting to wake up now. They are, finally. They're starting to see. Oh my god. Also, something else that I wanted to discuss real quick was this tweet from Monster Gaming, where they said something about giving your loadout an adrenaline rush. They're talking about the Monster Energy skins in Halo Infinite. Now, I don't know if that was just bad wording. I don't know if that was just bad wording, or if loadouts are actually making a return in Infinite, but I hope not. That was one of the things that I did respect about Halo 5 was it was a return to even starts. Halo Reach had loadouts. Halo 4 had custom loadouts, and at least in Halo 5, even starts were back, even though the game didn't feel like Halo at all. Even starts. I was happy about that, but when I wanted even starts, I was kind of thinking like even starts in the sense that you can't pick any abilities or anything like that. I wasn't really thinking, give us all the abilities and even starts that way. No, that's not what I was thinking. But anyways, loadouts are loadout, and 343, they could come out. They could come out and clear some of this shit up, but they don't. Because I think like a lot of this shit is bad, and it is what it seems, and they don't know what the fuck to say. And them the game getting delayed, the lead stepping down, them barely even showing anything of the fucking game when it's been in development this long. This is not good. I don't think this game is just gonna come out and be perfect. No game's perfect, but I do not think this game, it's not going to be in a good state. I mean, maybe it will be. Who knows? But all the signs are pointing towards this game having a rocky launch or being an incomplete launch or something like that. And another thing in regards to that Monster Gaming tweet is somebody on Reddit pointed out that with the weapon shown there with the Monster Energy skin, I forget what that weapon's called, the VK something, I believe. That's not the same scope on that weapon. That's not the same scope that was on the weapon in the Halo Infinite gameplay demo. I don't know if the scope was changed or if attachments are gonna be a thing. Wouldn't surprise me. Will they monetize attachments? Who knows? That's all just speculation, but things aren't looking good. No. And honestly, like, I'm just enjoying the show. Like I said, I lost hope on Halo a long time ago, and I really don't care how Halo Infinite does. So, let Halo die. 343 can just continue to fuck up and prove everybody right that has criticized them. Well, anyways, that's gonna just about do it for this one. Like I said, this is not what Halo Infinite needed. No, honestly, this needed to be like the perfect game. After 343's track record, And this ain't it. This is far from it. This has been terrible. A ton of people are becoming really disappointed with the game before we've even seen much of the game. And rightfully so that they would be disappointed. Something needs to change. 343, they need to be more vocal. They need to talk to us. They need to show us something good about the game. Like give us something good to latch onto. Right now, it's just a bunch of negative. And maybe that's all there is. Maybe the game is really just shit. God, man, I fucking hate this company. 343, the most incompetent fucking game devs that I've ever seen. And you know, I'm not just some blind 343 hater. A lot of us who criticize 343 are justified in doing so. I mean, they have fucked up time and time again. Like, they have proven that they are shitty game developers. Like, they've shown us that. I'm not just guessing. I'm not just blindly assuming. No, they have proven that to us. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I'm losing my voice. I'm losing my voice after fucking ranting like this. I know a lot of other people have already discussed all this shit, but I wanted, I wanted to bitch too. So here it is. Thanks for watching. And what shitty piece of information are we gonna get next for Halo Infinite? Maybe it'll get delayed again. Who knows? Anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.